Good evening, everybody. How we all doing? I see we're joined by Shiny, who I think is muted right now. Luckily, I fixed that. Alright. Let's not forget the test thing. There we go. Forgot to open this, so you're gonna get some ASMR package opening. Yay. Oh god, this is terrifying. Okay, how's the camera look? Son of a bitch. Hi, Nico. How you doing? There we go. Eat shit. Ow, fuck. Oh, God. What am I stuck on? Nothing. The chair's just done. Okay. That's very good. Alright, so we actually have a couple of options to do tonight. Option 1, we can play around with the glow paint and see if we can get a paint scheme going. A test for a paint scheme going. Oh, hello, Nero. Long time no chat. How you doing? I say that like we don't message on Discord all the time. Alright. Let me switch screens. Oh, what is going on? Let me get my hot cocoa out of the way. Alright, let's see here. So we have three options. Option 1, we can paint this guy up and try and use some of the glow powder on it to see if it kind of does the paint scheme we want to try to do. We can paint the Necrons up, which is what we were starting to get ready to do last week. Or, I don't know how long it will take, but I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bennies that need to be fixed. No, it doesn't. I don't know what you're talking about. It's always said Arc the entire time. It hasn't said Cold for Lime at all. Well, why would you say that, Nero? Enjoy the lurking. Hi. I was waiting for you to pop in.
Sorry, I was getting ice cream.
Ah. Alright, so I don't know if you heard the options. Why is the light being dumb today? No, you
Because
can't.
why not?
Well, no, I
I
gotta.
a Twitch stream without scuff.
Well, I need to finally get that nicer lamp that I've been wanting to get. Okay, that actually looks better. I'll take it for now. So we have three options. We can do some test painting and play around with this blue powder. which I don't know if it's charged yet. I think I need to hold it up to a light or something and make it charge for a bit. I don't know. So this is supposed to be glow-in-the-dark pigment. And so Lurka, at least in his current idea he wants for his Death Guard he wants to paint, he wants to make him this kind of icy glowing effect. And we came to this idea of, oh, let's use some glow-in-the-dark pigment. So I found some. I had a gift card that coincidentally had enough on it for this stuff. So I'm like, ooh, let's play around with it and see if, because if it works, then it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. You probably use some contrast medium.
Oh, so, well, actually, here's the thing. Since this is pigment, all you have to do is just use regular medium, a clear medium. So I think I already have. So I was going to use a matte or a gloss medium because that should actually help it glow a little bit. Powder may be mixed with any clear medium, though it may sink to the bottom. Stir often and use in once. Fuck you, I'm not using it in one sitting. I will find a scooper. I will find something to scoop this out with. That's option one. We can play around and see if we can get this stuff working. Because technically, I've got two models that are... We can paint up like stone golems and paint up certain parts of them to have the glowy bits. That's option one. We could paint up the Necrons that we were starting to get ready last week. I just have some Madara figures, so we have some stuff, so I'm just going to put those to the side for now. I also have some broken minis that we need to fix. So we could fix those guys up. Because lets me just show off some minis that I haven't gotten to show off on stream. Plus I can get them ready for their storage unit. Yeah, it's kind of, we've got three options. It's just kind of up to what everybody wants. Lurk and stream, no need for chat. What do you mean you lurk and stream? Okay, fine, Nero. Alright, so we got Necrons, fix some minis, or play with the pigment. The main one I want to fix, which I was probably going to do anyway, real quick, his tail broke off. King Lizard. I forget what the Lord of the Prince name for this is, but you clearly know what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Godzilla. I think this is like the third or fourth time this tail has broken, because if you notice, I do have some battle damage on it.
Yeah.
Because he is a hollow print, and he was a very thin hollow print. Yeet.
I was gonna say, did Smudge knock down or something?
No, this is all due to the moving stuff. Smudge is currently being a little shithead in his place, apparently. Yeah, I don't live with Smudge anymore. He lives with my aunt, with Frank.
Oh.
Yeah, I have Polly, who I have sent. I think I've posted a couple of pictures of him. He is the house cat. He's a kind of I don't know what you'd call him. He's semi-feral, but he's just a semi-outdoor cat, but he's just this old guy who kind of is just adorable.
So like Bootsy is for Graham.
Okay, so he's fixed. He's fixed as he can be. With how many times I've had to fix him already, I'm actually surprised This is like the one model I figured was gonna not survive the move, and I'm surprised it didn't break more.
Yeah. Okay, do I unplug my PC to carry it all the way into my Graham's room to have her holler hello at you?
Your call. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? The fuck? Or what?
Oh, it's Jabito.
I knew it was Jabito because I looked over and saw it out of the side of my eye. I'm just like, what the fuck, Jabito?
Right, unplug that.
Okay. I didn't notice this was broken. I don't know how long it's been broken. Let's see if we can maybe... See, this is the problem with resin models. I have to figure out how the fuck to fix it.
Yeah.
So right now it's a... Hey look, I'm doing free advertising for Lord of the Prince.
I'm gonna yell hello to stream. Yell hello.
Hello? Hi.
And that was Mama Mew.
Okay.
Nami, my streamer friend. Hold on. You weren't loud enough, I don't think.
I heard. Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh, that's a scary thing. I guess Michael has fun playing with you or whatever guys you do.
Mini painting, yes, Amma.
So I think he's in there painting, or he's supposed to paint.
Yeah.
So
Very good bean.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that was Grandma Mew, everybody.
Jamie. Jamie. You're a good girl.
He still
Right
calls
now.
me a he, despite being told multiple damn times.
Yeah, they'll learn eventually.
Yeah.
Because you like being called a good girl.
Okay.
Because you is fun.
So this particular thing I'm painting up now is a Comet. This is one of my first Comet Lord miniature models I've painted. I have repurposed it to be a... It's supposed to be a mech suit for the D&D campaign that I've worked on that Nami's partially in. Funny thing is, it has a custom base, but I didn't grab the custom base because it's super glue. It's foam, and super glue doesn't like foam. So, yeah. This is... I say mech suit, I'd have to go into lore explaining what this thing is.
Go on ahead.
So, in my D&D campaign / Pathfinder campaign, basically, the ASMR kind of were... So, before the ASMR were ASMR, they were called the Nephilim, and basically they were constantly hunted down by the Celestials, because it's like, yeah, this is not a natural thing. So, what they did is they hid themselves off in like this little pocket. We'll call it a pocket dimension because it's using Spelljammer stuff, and that gets complicated explaining how Spelljammer stuff works.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically they hid themselves off. They basically learned how to use magic and technology in such a way where they could do some really fucky-wucky stuff. So this thing is a mech suit for essentially something we'll call... So, while Eberron was making Warforged, these guys were making something way more advanced than Warforged, is the best way I can describe it.
Oh, well, touche.
So, So, you could think of... So, I'll use Fallout, because Fallout's kind of one of the inspirations for these things. Fallout 4 specifically. Gen 1 synths would be Warforged. The things piloting this would be considered somewhere between Gen 2 and Gen 3 synths. Yeah.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
So there is one of those things piloting this thing, or it's basically its nervous system is stitched into this thing.
I'm gonna cuddle Young Yami.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you Kaido Zelio for.
Jamito, remember we're on Twitch, so
Yeah, I said
you know,
Kaido.
don't be Randy on me here.
This is a Christmas model that we painted up a while back. I don't know if we
Yeah,
painted
I wanted Kaido's.
This is funny enough a Jiggly Sticks model.
Yeah. You can tell it's a Jiggly Sticks model because of how small the fucking feet are.
Nah. Nah. I do like the fact that it has what's his name's face from Nier Automata, the creator guy.
Yeah.
I think there's a non-Christmassy version of this model. I just never printed it. This is me quietly just fixing models while we chat. There is a model that we've painted on stream that I need to fix because, believe it or not, this was not broken in the move. I was moving a box and it just went dink and just disintegrated on me.
Oh.
Just said,
Hmm?
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll get some rest then.
No, he was quoting Avengers.
Oh.
I don't feel so
Good,
good.
Mr. Stark.
Oh no.
Let's be real though. I can never remember his name off the top of my head.
Tom Holland.
No, not Tom Holland. The other one.
Tony Stark, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.
No, it was one of the 3 Spider-Man in No Way Home.
Okay, are we talking original actor? Amazing Spider-Man? Or yeah. We're talking the first guy or the second guy?
The second guy before Tom.
Fuck, I always forget his name too. He's the one that might be getting a new movie deal soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well,
Boy's been needing a break. Because they did his ass dirty in No Way Home.
well, no, they set him up. So Sony was trying to hint that they could very easily make movies of his particular Spider-Man. Because there's like 3 things that could very easily... First off, he got a redemption arc. Because he got to do the one thing he couldn't do in his movie,
Yeah.
which was save Gwen. Because, of course, he has to be the Spider-Man who gets the Gwen Stacy scene.
Yeah. I'm still. So, MJ is still one of my favorite Spider-Man characters, aside from Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
even though fucking MJ is piss poor in Spider-Man, the video game.
Well, that's the kind of the thing that's always been with MJ's her problem in the comics anyway, is she's kind of always been the. It depends on which comic run. Sometimes it's like she's not supposed to be. She's not supposed to be automatically with Spider-Man off the bat, so they kind of have to go through this whole. Will they get together? Won't they get together? Oh, hey, he's with Gwen Stacy now. Oh, hey, he's with Spider-Woman. What's her name?
But Silk.
Silk. Because apparently they have that whole thing where when they're near each other, they just have to fuck. Thank you, Lurka. It's Andrew Garfield.
Oh, you were trying to think of who it was.
Yeah, we couldn't remember the name.
Oh, I could have told you that.
I know, we just. Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, Sam Raimi.
Well, Sam
Well-
Raimi's the director, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tom Holland.
Yeah, the nice thing is, I will say this: Tom Holland's probably the closest we'll get to a reasonably accurate.
Bully McGuire.
We'll get. I was about to say he's the closest we'll get to a kind of accurate early Spider-Man compared to the other two. The problem is we need somewhere between him and. Okay, what was the first one's name, Jabito?
First one was Bully McGuire. Tobey
Maguire, thank you. Yeah.
I always remember him by the name Bully McGuire.
No, yeah, because it's
I
the
missed
third
the
movie.
part without
The
that
third
one.
movie. I do love when Matt Mercer did an interview. Talked about when he met Sam Raimi, and he asked Sam Raimi, "It's like, what the fuck was up with 3?" And he goes, "I hated it too." Well, because Sam Raimi basically was just like, I was basically just sitting in the director's chair. I had no control over the movie at that point. They wanted something completely different than what he wanted. So it just kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect for corpo entities?
Well, Sony, who had no idea how the fuck to... Sony, who basically was just like, okay, we have to have all the key villains in the series. We basically have to have the Sinister Six without having the Sinister Six.
Over. Even though it was just Sandman and Hobgoblin.
And we don't talk about the knockoff. We don't talk about where they just took the two most popular, Carnage and... They basically took Carnage and Venom and just fused them into one creature.
Yeah, which was stupid because they're two separate entities.
Well, it could have... If it was done well, which I could picture Sam Raimi doing it well, but the problem is Sam Raimi did not get the same kind of... Didn't get the control over it like he wanted.
Yeah.
I could have seen a really nice horror Venom mixed with where you could have seen what could have become Carnage coming from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and to be fair, Spider-Man 3... No. Spider-Man 3 didn't have Venom in it, did it?
Yes, it was 3. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Sam Raimi 3 was the one that had Venom in it.
Because I know Spider-Man 2... no, I'm thinking Spider-Man 2 was the one I'm thinking.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2 is the one with, yeah, we can't fix her.
It's the one where what's his face is doing that cringy dance.
That was 3.
Well, was that 3?
That was 3.
Mm.
'Cause the whole point is he has the Venom suit for like half the movie, for like a certain amount of time. Because 2's
And
the
he
one.
becomes the
Yeah.
evil big bad boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the particular one where it's the one that gets memed all the time. It's just people forget that's the one that gets memed all the time.
Mm. Well, case in point.
Yeah.
It's Bully McGuire.
You'll get your damn rent when I'm good and ready.
I missed the part where that's my preference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how the fuck do these leaves go on? No, never mind, I answered my own question, I just saw it. Well, I just saw a plant that's missing a bunch of, that's just got a bunch of like broken stuff on it. I'm like, that would explain it.
Yeah, well, to quote Adam from Mythbusters.
Yeah, there's your problem.
God, I miss the OG Mythbusters. It had so many damn good one-liners.
Well, the main problem is the
Because
fucker.
they fired Tory Grant and that Asian lady.
They didn't fire them. They basically, the show was, they kind of were done with the show at that point, but the problem is certain people still want to keep doing it, so they kept trying to do it in different ways. The problem is,
Well, at least from my perspective, it looked like after Tory Grant and whatever the other one was blew a hole through 3 people's houses, they had to fire them.
they didn't fire them because the show did go on for like another couple of seasons after that. That was just an unfortunate situation. None of them got fired. They just all kind of, the show just, so the same a-hole who took over HBO, when he took over Discovery, he just started cutting shows left and right that cost a lot of money. And Mythbusters was one of those shows.
Yeah.
Because he was able to claim it as a tax write-off by claiming that it was wasting money.
Yeah. Well, and on that same side of that coin, Mythbusters. Well, let me go off on a side tangent here. I got to meet Jamie and Adam when they came to a town just north of me. They were doing the paintball myth, and I had the quickest reflexes out of the audience members that they had come up.
Mm-hmm.
And, they asked me, did you, caffeinate beforehand? Just that way they could have a baseline. I'm like, no. And I literally said it, honestly, no, I hadn't had coffee or anything caffeinated. And literally, when they did the football field's distance of range,
Mm-hmm.
I was able to beat Jamie's non-caffeinated time. And when because Adam thought that Jamie was the fastest thing he'd ever seen dodge something like that. I'm like, no, honey, no. When you're literally being shot at, your fight or flight kicks in, and you do everything in your power to dodge it. And it was just like I saw the flash and stepped aside before the even thing had a chance to, it just started to blink, the strobe bulb that they had in it to flash it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I seen the thing just start turning on, and I'm like, they're gonna fire it immediately just to prove a point. So I sidestep, and it hit the gong before the thing even had fired off.
Somehow I got a piece of glue on my lip and it just got stuck on my tongue and I've been trying to get it off. Yeah.
Eh,
Oh no, it somehow got on my mug. How the fuck did that happen?
okay, I need to practice
Peter,
more with the. What that freaking bazooka?
Peter, stop! It's me. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Okay. I don't remember how these leaves go on. I'm gonna have to go look at a picture of it. So we're gonna
Sorry.
We're-
Platoon.
we're
Oh,
gonna
sure.
put these leaves to the side and her to the side.
Oh, that's a squeezer. I'm like,
You're so
what
adorably
does squeezer
thin.
have wall?
Okay. I have one more mini. I really don't feel like. Well, I actually have a couple more minis that are either broken or need to be fixed. One of them I can't show on stream. Well,
Yeah, you can show it on screen, but not this stream.
well, I can show parts of it. I can't show it. It's tasteful, what it is technically.
Yeah.
It's one of Ritual Caster's. Actually, I think it's one of their first they posted.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, if you get the little kid reference,
No, I didn't.
it's the meme of the little girl running away from something. Specifically this
Oh.
motherfucker.
Oh, makes sense.
Okay, how did he go on? Because I remember it was something weird.
Alright, I just had ice cream and now I want some Jersey Mike's. The flip.
Yeah, maybe somehow you're pregnant.
No, not possible.
Not with that determination.
Mm. Well, probably because the reason why I'm craving Jersey Mike's now is because there was a Jersey Mike's ad that just popped up.
Hmm.
I'm still tickled pink that they got what's his face to do the Jersey Mike's advert.
Who?
The dude from Seinfeld that dropped the frickin' male instrument.
Oh. Was it just so he could do the Soup Nazi reference?
No, not the Soup Nazi reference. Cannot remember. Something Magnum something for.
Oh,
Magnum
that
something else.
that was
That
Sunny.
guy.
That was Sunny. That wasn't Seinfeld.
Okay.
That's Fuck, you asked me on the spot, Norman. I could tell you his name. Because he's one of those actors that is surprisingly down to earth, and I'm kind of, yeah.
Yeah, well, like, what's his face that voiced Commander Rex in Rebels.
Well, in just all of the Clone Wars, but yeah,
Yeah, because literally
he just does the
there
entire
are
show.
actors that you literally hear once and then you don't realize they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah. There we go. That one's fixed.
Wait, why did I... Okay. Must be something with the new update, because I should not have lived that. Then again, it was my team's rain, so it's most likely the rain heals now through the new update.
Could be. Danny DeVito.
Yeah, DeVito. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I was like, okay, what fucking movies? It's like I just start thinking of movies he's in, and you'll eventually think of who he is, because he's got the cool story of during Matilda, I believe it was.
Oh yeah, because he's the jackass uncle.
He's the jackass uncle character or guy who adopts her, but during that filming, well, because he was also the director and a few other things. Her mom was dying of cancer, the actress who was playing Matilda. So basically, him and his wife basically took her in while her mom was getting all her treatments and stuff. And we're basically basically helping raise her while the mom was getting her treatments and stuff.
Yeah.
He is one of those guys who is just weirdly down to earth, and it's just like, okay, you're cool.
And yet he always plays all like the jackass characters.
He'll play the jackass characters, or he'll play the weird characters, or he plays the Lorax. Because
one thing with the Lorax movie that Pixar did recently.
You mean
Yes.
Illumination?
Yeah, Illumination. The one song, How Bad Can I Be?
Oh yeah, so that wasn't them. That was the executives coming in.
Yeah.
That
like,
song exists. That song exists because the executives didn't like the fact that the original song basically was calling out corporations and other stuff.
Yeah.
The original song was much more of a gut punch and would have been... They're like, it's too dark for a kid's movie. I'm like, bitch, have you seen Watership Down? Did you see the Gremlins movie? There's a reason we had to create the PG-13 rating. Because PG used to mean, you better have your parents around. Yeah, back when PG used to mean PG, it's just like, oh hey, it's a kid's movie. Oh no.
Yeah, nowadays PG-13 is like, hey, this isn't for kids.
Well, nowadays PG-13 is, okay, we want to have an action or a horror movie where we just drop one F-bomb, and that's it, but we need to sell it to as many people as possible so we can sell as many toys and things as possible too.
Yeah. Although, one thing I like how Disney had to track with the Aladdin franchise.
No, because they owned it. That's just why they remade it.
No. How Robin told Disney that he didn't want his name associated with any kind of like merch.
So, yes and no. This is an interesting story. He didn't while there was a specific CEO. When that CEO left, he retracted all that. That's why during that 100-year anniversary of animation or whatever that movie was, they were using clips of his voice and a few other things to basically recreate the genie's voice. When that CEO was in charge of Disney, he said, nah, fuck you. You can't have access to any of my shit. After that guy left and Disney basically came crawling back on their hands and knees going, please, Mr. Williams, we want your shit. He basically was just like, okay, under these circumstances.
Although one thing I do like about Robin's genie, a lot of the genie's stuff is just Robin just being Robin.
They've talked about this a few times. There is enough cutting room floor stuff. They literally could just use all that cutting room stuff to make like 5 or 6 more movies.
Yeah.
And they have kind of thought about it, but they were just like, you know what? If we're doing the live action, we should have somebody else do it.
Yeah.
So we got Will Smith to do it because he's the only one.
Even though Will Smith is just like, no, dude, you are not Genie.
Well, the sad part is he can sing. He can decently sing. He can decently do a lot of stuff. It's just
The Genie will always be Robin.
the genie will always be Robin, and they should have found somebody with similar energy to him. But I get what they were. I get they were trying to go for a different take on the genie, but the problem is, it's like you can't do a live-action remake and not have somebody with Robin who can match Robin's energy.
Yeah. Also, one thing that still tickles me about the whole Robin Williams thing. For the longest time, I didn't know he was a fucking Nintendo nerd. That he literally named his firstborn after fucking...
He named his daughter after Zelda. His son's middle name is Link. Because he wasn't allowed to name the second. Basically, it's like, you got to name the first one. You're not allowed to name the second one. Funny enough, I think she's coming out with a horror movie soon.
Oh.
What?
It's like... No.
Zelda?
Yeah, like...
She's directing
I
it.
know she wants to keep her dad's legacy
No,
going,
she's
but at the
directing
same
a
time-
horror movie.
Oh, she's directing it. I was saying, if she's gonna be in it, I'm gonna say...
She might be
You
in it as
know
like a
full
side.
well.
She does. It's a horror movie. No, she's directing a horror movie or something like that. She's directing some kind of movie. I don't remember what it is. I think it was a horror is what I read, which I'm like, good on you.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, Robin Williams was a huge ass nerd. I forget which movie it was. He actually used one of his action figures as a prop in one of the movies, and it was an Evangelion like action figure still in the box.
Oh, for fuck's sake, of course it was.
You gotta remember, when he was an anime fan, that was probably like the really big anime, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I like how him and Zelda both advertised for Nintendo for Skyward Sword.
They actually did a few games, because there's also, I forget which game it was that came out right after he died, but there's a character that looks that's supposed to be him, like, in like reference.
Yeah. I know he's in WoW.
He's in what he was a big huge gamer, because I think he got into like the NES and stuff around the time he had the first kids and stuff.
Well, what I'm saying is there's a reference to Robin in WoW.
Yeah, I know. He's got multiple references because of the games he played and stuff.
Mm. Okay, I know you're up there, Boyle. You don't just random... Oh, okay, that is the lagging frickin' Aerospray.
I almost used my hot cocoa to clean the brush. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's another actor who's a weirdly huge ass nerd that I didn't realize.
Jack Black.
That Jack Black, I expect. Jack Black, who is probably one of the best Bowsers. Now, it's like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Jack Black, the guy who worked with Oni to make the Tenacious D music video for I Don't Play Video Games.
Yeah.
The same Jack Black who has multiple like references to like video games and shit into the Tenacious D albums.
Yeah. You know who I'm.
The dude who worked with Double Fine to make probably one of the best. Whatever. Well, I wouldn't say it's one of the best video games, but I will say this: that is one of my favorite video games.
Yeah.
Brutal Legend.
Oh
Yeah, he worked with Double Fine to make. He worked with Double Fine to make that. Unfortunately, the sequel's been in development hell for years now, so I don't think we'll ever get it. Then again, we didn't think we were going to get Psychonauts 2.
Yeah. Well, and like how we didn't think we were gonna get fucking Tears because how fucking long it took.
Tears is just more because Nintendo's that weird thing of we never know if they're going to be like, oh, we're retiring the Switch and we're going to bring out this game on the next console or something. To be fair, if the rumors of what Microsoft are doing is going to happen, I'm not going to be surprised.
Yeah. Well, and how long has this original Switch been out? It's high damn time they either do a Switch Pro or something.
I think pretty much right now we're waiting to see what happens with Nintendo. I mean, with Microsoft. Because the fact that Microsoft is now putting the Xbox Live Store on Switch and PlayStation, as well as PC, pretty much tells me one of two things. One, Microsoft is like, you know what, we're done making hardware. We make more money selling video games.
Yeah.
And being a publisher. Or they're going to keep making the Xbox, they're just not going to make it their high priority thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Mamma Mia's cute, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, oh, it's also Xbox Live. I think it's on the Oculus 3 too. So yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure at this point, Microsoft is pretty much just like, yeah, we're either going to kill the Xbox off, or it's going to be one of those things where we're going to release the hardware less often. Which, yeah, who knows?
Well, and my whole shtick is like they need to not hire on HBO execs to make fucking Halo shit when that's not their fucking forte.
Well, it's not even HBO execs. That was Paramount, and the problem is, it's the same problem with Cowboy Bebop. It's the same problem with... So far, of all the anime adaptations we've had to live action, when One Piece is the only good one, and it's only because... Rajanka, what the fuck is the name of the guy who writes One Piece? Because I know you're still lurking there. Because I could Google it, but I'd rather have the guy who loves One Piece tell me the name.
Yeah, I stopped watching One Piece after the Mermaid arc.
But yeah, when so far the One Piece live action adaptation is the only reasonably good one.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to go, hey, how about we stop hiring people who just want a paycheck and fund their own project? Because that's what happened with Cowboy Bebop. The guy came in, he's like, here's all the stuff I like about it. Here's everything I hate about it. Cuts everything out of the show. Cuts all the cool stuff out of the show and tries to rewrite it. And it's like... Stop remaking good shit.
Yeah.
Remake bad shit that had cool concepts.
People trying to, like, reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. It's like, one of the best remakes in history is The Thing. And I'm not talking about the remake from a couple of years ago. John Carpenter's is a remake.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Seriously?
Hmm?
People are squid partying.
Yeah. So, when one of the best remakes is The Thing, and it's one of the best because, hey, We took the concept of the original and took it in a different way, while making it an updated modern horror that still holds up. That's what you do. You take a movie, take the concept and take it to in a different direction, or take it to its fullest extreme. That's already why I'm pretty sure the Harry Potter remake is gonna flop so fucking hard.
Yeah, because they can't get the original cast back because fucking Rowling shat the bed.
Well, Rowling shat the bed. Also, the fact that they're all too old now.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna do a story about them as adults, it's like, no, you'd have to.
Well, and that's why they tried to do the Cursed Child freaking movie, which fucking never took off.
Well, yeah, because it sucked as a play.
Yeah.
Because she can't write plays. The fact is she's a hack. She's a hack writer who got a lightning strike.
Yeah. Pretty much didn't write a masterpiece. Wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers.
Wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers, which is even funnier because Aragon's more of Star Wars with sucky lightsabers, but at least it had a more interesting ending. It did, but it didn't. And we could talk about the inheritance cycle later. That's a whole can of worms that I have to go reread those books to be able to properly rant about it.
Yeah. Another, like, there was a son of a bitch. The maps updated. There was a movie that you could tell the creators never read the books.
There's a lot like that.
The recent Percy Jackson movie.
Well, the TV show was actually pretty accurate, but yeah. No, so several people have tried to adapt Percy Jackson, and they've always flopped because they always want to take it in their own direction. It's like, stop it. The fact that
Percy Jackson is a damn good series.
Yeah. Well, the fact is, it's like Percy Jackson's one of the few that actually gets the depiction of Hades, right? He's not a bad guy. He just is like, I miss my wife tales. Well, that's literally what happens when they go to they go to Hades, and he's basically just like, we know you stole the lightning bolt, and it's like, no, I just want my hat back. And they're like, you're what? It's like, oh, you're not a bad guy. It's like, no. Why do I want the Empire above me when you're all going to end up down here anyway? It's like, why am I going to go try and take over what I already have? I'll let my brothers and siblings go fight each other.
Ding.
It is I.
Gee,
Hi.
I gotta turn you down, boyo.
You're gonna turn me down? You're gonna turn me down? But we haven't even had our first date. Sorry, my voice is a bit fucked and I'm a bit tired. How is everybody?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How was Ace Attorney or whatever you were playing?
Did you know that murder can happen through a noodle cart?
That sounds very much like an Ace Attorney thing, yes.
It is a very Ace Attorney thing. Also, one of my friends who was in the chat was simping over the prosecutor, and I'm just like, fuck.
Well, it's better than the freaking Gale Tornado reference that the only reason why people know Ace Attorney is because that stupid freaking meme that was going around for a long while.
Which one?
The clown chick.
Oh, right, yeah. Boobs. That's my wife, sorry. My favorite joke that came, my favorite meme that came out from that was the SpongeBob one, where it was like, they were fake, and the fucking bounty hunter was like, of course they were fake.
I think I have a sticker somewhere of her too, because all the artists were making artwork of her at that time. I have a sticker of her. Oh god. I couldn't remember. I thought it was Ace Attorney is what you said you were playing. I know it was like a weird...
Yeah, I am playing Ace Attorney. I'm playing its sequel series.
Ah.
It is fucking wild.
I expect nothing less from that series.
You need to play Professor Layton, because I know you
I-
have a field day with Dissect.
I keep hearing that I should play it, and I'm curious about it. I just can't find it.
Yeah, because they killed the DS.
GameStop. There's usually at least one Professor Layton game.
The Nintendo eShop for the DS is dead now.
That's why I said they killed it, because the reason you can't find it is because it was a DS game. So until it gets a Switch remake, you're kind of...
They killed it just like my dreams.
Yeah.
Although there's nothing that says you can't Yarhar Fiddle-Dee-Dee.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw my recent video.
No, I didn't see anything about a dolphin.
Or a horny pirate from FNAF.
No, we're legitimately talking about Okay, there's actually nothing illegal about emulators, so I can talk about them, so fuck off, Nintendo.
Remember, Nintendo plays by different rules because they live in Japan.
Where they can
We
literally
can't
shut
talk
down
about
a
it.
freaking tournament because
Okay.
it was on an emulator.
As long as we're not talking about it in the fact of how to do it. Legally speaking, here in America, all they can do is send you a cease and desist. They
What are
can't...
they gonna do?
that's
What
all-
are they gonna do? Send Mario and Luigi with their fucking hammers to break my knees?
Pretty much. There's also technically technically emulators are not illegal because of the way they work. Also, if you're getting them for free, it's like, hey, there was no money spent. You can't legally do anything when there's no money being spent.
Yeah, it's like prostitution and porn. It's not prostitution if I'm recording it.
Okay, Church of Latter-day Saints. Whatever fucking religion that loophole is used for.
There's a lot of loopholes in a lot of religions.
Well, no, that specific one Family Guy references where you got that joke from.
I'm just thinking about the fucking one from Hellsing Abridged. Wait, so it's kosher so long as I'm not fucking someone in the vagina.
I don't even remember the context of what the original scene of that was. I'm like, fuck, what was that?
Nope, we only remember the abridged.
Something check your privilege or whatever.
Well, no, that's when he was up against the Fem-Nazi. Because it's like, I was a chick in the 40s.
It's after the Japanese girl is fucking shredded by Walter.
Oh, yeah. Because Walter's got that whole de-aging thing.
Yeah. I believe the original context of the scene was that like she's pissed off, and she just after she got shot in the face by the werewolf guy,
Mm-hmm.
is basically telling her like this isn't your fight, stay out of it.
Yep.
And it's silent Nazi werewolf.
Yippee!
Still the best joke ever. Ever. Where did you find a werewolf? Where the hell did you find Dracula? In a basement. How ironic, we found ours in an attic.
And we find lots of things in attics. My god!
Antiques!
And frankly, I think that you assume that.
The Jews were the Fuhrer's obsession, not mine. And frankly, I am insulted by the insinuation.
You have to say, and frankly, because that's what he says.
And frankly, I am insulted by the insinuation. But does he actually say and frankly?
Yes, he says, and frankly.
Oh my god, that's so double layered, I love it.
That was the whole reason I caught that. Why that joke's so great is because if you listen to it multiple times, it's like, wait a minute.
To your LGBTQ audience that will watch this, do you want to know a fun fact about Saris's voice actor?
Isn't she?
Saris's voice actor is trans.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
And they were only 16 when they did the role.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, is she Mim?
It-
No,
He.
no, Mim is a she now. Oh,
No.
he. No, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so Mim is now a she, and she's now, okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but the actor for Saris Victoria in the abridged is a trans man.
Yep.
And absolutely, I continue to watch a lot of Team 4-Star stuff, including their 4-Star Bento stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, he is a himbo, and I love it. Such a
Yeah.
fucking himbo.
Well, they were an adorable dumbass when they were doing Sarah, so it makes sense.
Yep.
Where's the fucking clear medium? Because I want to play with this powder. No, so one of my commissions that I've got eventually coming up, the person wants to do Death Guard, but they want to do like this icy effect where it looks like they're these ice corp.
Oh, that would be cool. I haven't seen anything like that done.
And to which point I just realized what you could easily call this fucking Death Guard, and it's just like, no, we're not going there. We're not going there.
Crossfighters.
We're getting close. White Walkers. They would be, because I'm like, fuck, they would be White Walkers.
They would be.
To be fair, we still don't know what the fuck White Walkers are, because George R.R. Martin is just like,
I'm living off those TV film rights. Doo-ba-doo-doo.
I
I don't need to finish shit. I'm a die, and all of you are gonna be left with a terrible fucking ending.
I hope he pulls a fucking Terry Pratchett, too.
Remind me what that is.
Oh, so when Terry Pratchett died, the guy who wrote the Discworld series and also helped write Good Omens, when he died, he specifically requested that a 1920 steamroller was to roll over all his manuscripts and hard drives and everything to ensure no one could come in and take his shit and try and make money off of it. All of his unfinished shit.
That's fucking metal.
So, Terry Pratchett, when he died, they found the exact steamroller he requested. They destroyed all his manuscripts, anything that was unfinished. So the Discworld series will never be finished. Unless it's like fan fiction stuff.
Oh, damn, dude.
So, yeah, literally. So, yeah.
That's brutal.
So yeah, nothing of his exists. The only stuff that technically is still coming out of his was anything he was helping write before he passed away, which was Good Omens. Which technically, Neil Gaiman took over.
My brain is dumb. It's this Discworld where Death is like, he's a very chill dude.
Death
Shit.
with a big D.
You can't just gift a child a sword. It's a good lesson.
But what if they get hurt? Then the lesson will be learned. I think in one of the versions of it, it was voiced by fucking Sauron himself.
Oh my god.
Not Sauron.
That's hot.
Yeah, not Sauron. What the fuck is his name?
Smog.
Not Smog. No. Not the other fucking wizard.
Saruman.
Saruman.
Which was, fuck, what was his name? He was Count Dooku as well. Ah, shit.
We're trying to remember fucking actors' names. It's gonna be when we're
Well,
not talking
he's
about it.
dead, I know that much.
Yeah. He also was. He was the.
Christopher Lee.
Thank you.
Christopher Lee.
Yeah, Christopher Lee, the guy who also inspired fucking James Bond. No, I'm not kidding. His cousin is the guy who wrote the James Bond novels. And he based loosely off of his life. when the dude has to tell the director of the movie, that's not what it sounds like when you get stabbed in the back. It's like, okay, sir.
That's not what happens. What do you mean that's not what happens? Motherfucker, I was in the trenches. I know what it's like.
Not even that. He was actually a spec op spy.
Oh yeah, he was. He was a scary man.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, that's why the director of the Lord of the Rings, he's just like, he didn't go into it. He just says, "This is what it sounds like," and it just made that scene so much more impactful. And he's just like, "Yeah, we don't ask him about what he did during World War II." It's like, no shit, you don't ask him what he did. All you need to,
Shit.
all he's gonna do is he's gonna say, "Just watching Glorious Bastards." I need a medium. Where the fuck's my clear mediums?
I'm gonna go snuggle my wife now. So y'all have a good day. Just wanted to come say hi and give a bit of a laugh.
Thank you.
Well, good night, everybody.
Night. Later. Oh god.
Yeah, it's always a good time when an elder gets something.
I know. I wasn't expecting it. I just look out of the side of my eye. I'm just like, that name looks familiar.
Now where's Micah when you need him?
That's actually kind of who I was half expecting to be popping in, and then all of a sudden I see an announcer. I'm like, oh, he got done with his stream.
BRB.
Take your time. I'm trying to find stuff to mix with this medium. I'm trying to find a medium to mix with this stuff. Yeah. Where's the gloss medium? Thank you.
Let's use the matte varnish first.
Okay. Do I have an itty bitty spoon?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, fuck, I do have another model I could have glued up. Forgot about the chick on the motorcycle.
I have to do this a weird way. Don't ask.
Hey, I gotta go, Nami. I've got a doctor's appointment in the morning. You have a good night.
Okay. Alright, Jabito. Okay. How Am I getting this shit out of here without like making it explode everywhere? Okay, does anybody have a small little spoon meant for white powder? The fuck am I from? What? No one's gonna get that one, right? No one's gonna get that. Okay, let's see here. Do I know where my little... Those aren't scoops. I'm looking for specifically a scoop. Wait, is this my cookbook? Huh. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Nope, can't show my secret pancake recipe. No one can know how a demon makes their secret pancakes. I say this like I can't say where I bought my pancake recipe from. And make the joke that I got a free video game with my art book I bought. I'm just looking for the tiniest of little things I can use to scoop with. Those are staples. How do I not have... Motherfucker. Okay. I know we're gonna have some scoopers. I just didn't want to get up and get them. Why am I finding all the shit I don't need? There we go. No! Shit! I couldn't hear you at all if you were saying something, Jabito. 1 second. What did you say? Jabito? Hello? Okay, we had to be very careful. we might be mixing a little too much. I almost just covered myself in blue stuff. Alright, let's see if this works. If it does, I'm going to be very happy. Okay, if this actually works, I'm going to be really happy. Okay, I have no idea if it's working or not. Actually, what we should do is try one with gloss varnish and one with matte varnish and see which one works better. See, what's going to happen is I'm going to realize what this stuff is all covered on, and it's going to be hilarious. Alright, so this one's using matte varnish. We're going to do the same thing with a gloss varnish and see which one looks better once everything dries. Hmm. Okay, I have no idea if it's working or not. So, there's that. Alright. I got to play with the cool pigment. Let's see how it works. And then it's going to be just trying to figure out how to play with it and make it work. But I got one more model we can fix up, and then... Looks like everybody's just dropping off now, because I think Jabito fell asleep on me. Was it like that? Yeah, it was. Where the fuck did you break off of? Oh. That piece. Alright. The fact that it's broken off before tells me it's probably just going to be something I fight. Are you serious? This is one of the models I was super proud of when I painted it. Okay, I have to do this a certain angle that can't really be done on camera, so 1 second. Motherfucker! I just got the fucking ring. The railings just ripped themselves off. Motherfucker. And the only upside is this makes me have to redo anything that was broken on it or just didn't look right. Alright. And she's fixed now. Okay, there we go. I'm not really in the mood to paint the Necrons right now. What I would like to know is if the glowing effect is working. If not, I gotta find a UV light. I am stupid. I forgot I have a UV light. 1 minute. I'm gonna hook it up real quick. Which is like, wait a minute. You have a curing station right next to you. I just realized we can test this. Because I got UV lights. Oh dear God. We're gonna shut that for a moment. Let's give those guys about... Oh, shit. Let's give those guys about 10 minutes to see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything now. Shit. Alright, to anybody who is still listening. Fuck, I don't know what I want to do now. I got through all the minis I wanted to... I got through all the minis I could fix that I wanted to fix on stream. And I have now gone through 2 gloves. Great. See, annoyingly, I got through all the things I wanted to do tonight, and I was hoping I was still going to feel like the urge to paint the Necrons, but it's just like, these are just the normal army units, and I can't really do anything interesting. I mean, if we go do like an hour-long ghost video or something, if we want. like I said, we gotta wait 10 minutes. I'm waiting for these guys to charge. They do already, just by flashing the UV light on them, already are doing something interesting. What do you think, Jabito? Because I keep hearing you go. Alright, I'm having one of those moments where it's like, I feel like we should go find something else to do, because if I can't make myself want to play. Alright, I'm just trying to see if there's anything interesting. Because I think right now I'm just feedbacking through Jabito. I really don't want to cut the stream early today. Fuck. Like I said, I'm letting these guys charge. I don't want you guys just to stare at a random screen. I'm just trying to see if there's anything we can do. See, this is the problem, is I should have committed to like just painting something and then just like, I'm like, oh, let's go chase this pigment out. I'm thinking, one second. I don't know if it's dry yet, but we're gonna grab it. I'm gonna see. Since the camera's still working, I'm gonna turn all the lights off except for my screens, obviously. I'm gonna grab the models, see how they look, see how long they last, because I think we have to charge them for a bit to actually make them last. But I want to see if when I grab them, I put them on camera, if they're looking like I hope. If they are, they're a good start. If not, I'm just going to have to play around with this a little bit more. Okay, how do these two look? Okay, this is actually gonna look really cool if it shows up on camera. Okay. This. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Also, yes, hand reveal. Okay, my camera's making it look making it look interesting too. In person, these things have a really interesting glow effect. Lurker, are you still here? Oh, okay. In pitch black, these things are even cooler, and I have no way of doing the pitch black without turning my monitors off and messing everything up. Oh my gosh, it holds this charge for a long time too. Oh, I like it. Okay. That is going to be really cool. I just need to play around with that pigment more. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Hey, Chubito. Hmm. Alright, let me turn the light back on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna have to charge him and show him pictures to Lurka. Oh, and it's so subtle too. That is awesome. Unless it's like really thick on there, it's subtle. That is perfect. Okay. If I don't hear a response in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna go pull up some ghost videos. Now I'm just delaying time. Alright, screw it. Let's go watch some Slapped Ham. Because Nuke hasn't uploaded anything. Yeah, let's watch this one from 4 weeks ago. That's an hour long. We're gonna watch this one. Oh, hi, other me. Alright, we're gonna watch this one. We'll see what happens.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the freakiest videos that are trending right now. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
First off on our list is this short clip uploaded to YouTube by Yvette Cusa. The poster claims that the video was captured at a music event while she waited for a guitarist to change a broken string. In the meantime, she thought she'd get a quick video taste testing a new beer. As she did, she inadvertently captured something strange on camera. Take a look. A wispy white shape appears to whiz past the camera. A slowed down version reveals the bizarre shape more clearly. The poster
I
notes
have
that
no
there was a
idea what that
wall
is.
behind her, which intriguingly suggests that the enigmatic object might have materialized out of thin air. Does the shape hint at a supernatural phenomenon, or could there be a more rational explanation for its abrupt presence?
Could be light bouncing off of
Let
something.
me know what you think this could be in the comments down below. The curious video has been making the rounds on social media, leaving viewers wondering if we've had an extraterrestrial encounter, or if it's simply an elaborate prank. Instagrammer Antonio the Leo shared the security footage captured on May 1st, 2023.
That looks more like a lightning strike.
The eerie CCTV footage displays a nighttime cityscape when suddenly the silence is shattered by a loud bang. A brilliant red flash fills the sky, leaving a glowing red trail in its wake.
That or an angel just came.
If we watch that again more closely, you may notice what appears to be hovering lights in the night sky right at the very beginning. This alarming event
shit.
call it a UFO sighting, with some even suggesting that an alien craft may have fired some type of advanced weaponry. However, the lack of first-hand witnesses has raised eyebrows, leading some skeptics to dismiss the footage as an elaborate hoax. With no one coming forward to claim that they saw the event in person, the debate rages on. Is this an authentic glimpse of an extraterrestrial encounter, or just another cleverly crafted forgery?
It's
Share your
probably
thoughts in the comments.
probably a forgery. Especially with the weird beep sound.
Recently, our viewer Kathy Reynard McNabb stirred up quite the conversation with a unique photo taken during her visit to San Diego's famed Whaley House. In her picture, captured during a paranormal investigation at the property, there's a window pane where an image of a woman dressed in old-fashioned attire seems to appear. Known for its spooky past, the Whaley House was built in 1857 by Thomas Whaley on land.
Because I
that
forget
once
to turn
served
that
as
on for you guys all the
inside.
time.
The house's most famous ghost is believed to be Yankee Jim Robinson, who was executed there before the construction of the house. Many visitors have reported hearing mysterious footsteps and seeing ghostly apparitions, which some think could be Yankee Jim's spirit. Kathy's photo, however, may suggest the presence of another ghost. Upon closer examination, it looks like the woman in the window is a young girl in historical clothing.
Could be somebody
This
else
observation
dressed
was
like
first
that.
pointed out by Ayla Zavaris, another viewer of ours, who noted the girl's dark curly hair, a dress with a possible shawl or white apron, and nearly see-through legs. So could this ghostly figure be a forgotten resident or a visitor from the house's past? While we can't say for sure whether the image in the window is indeed a ghost, this photo certainly adds to the Whaley House's eerie reputation. An eerie video captured by a restaurant CCTV camera back in 2016 shows what appears to be a ghostly figure wandering through a restaurant built on the site of an underground crypt. The Keys restaurant, located within the vault of Huddersfield Parish Church in West Yorkshire, has become the centre of attention due to this eerie footage. Restaurant manager Paul Wood was alerted by his phone when the security cameras were triggered. To his astonishment, the screen revealed a bright white apparition passing through the dining hall.
Could just be.
Wood shared his experience with the Huddersfield
That looks like
Examiner,
it was
noting that the
photoshopped
restaurant's
in.
atmosphere has always been rather spooky, with its floor made of gravestones and its history dating back over 1,000 years. In a strange twist, parish church curator Simon Crook dismissed the notion that the figure in the footage could be a ghost, claiming it was actually him. He explained that he had entered the crypt that day to do some photocopying and must have set off the alarm. However, Wood
Probably
counters
more
this
likely.
explanation, pointing out that the camera didn't capture Crook entering or leaving the premises, and the figure appears to be entirely white and featureless. So what do you think? Could this really be a spectre lingering on in the ancient crypt, or is it simply a dude doing some photocopying? Let me know where you land on this one in the
Probably
comments down
the
below.
dude doing some photocopies.
This first image was sent to us via email by Mike Parker. In it, we see a woman holding a young child in her arms. However, take a look in the top left-hand corner. There's another figure present in the photo. It appears to be dressed in a black robe and some sort of unnerving mask. The mask has dark, hollow eyes, and if you look closely, the mouth looks as though it's been sewn shut. Yet perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the image is the figure's seemingly translucent nature. The poster says that the photograph was captured in 2017. His daughter-in-law took the picture featuring his wife and granddaughter, intending to make a photo blanket. After collecting all the required images, his son reviewed them and spotted something unusual in one of the photos. On zooming in, he was shocked by what he saw. When the photo was captured, the family resided in a house in Denison, Texas, close to the Oklahoma border. They had a preacher bless the house, and later they encountered a Cherokee spiritual woman who advised them not to speak about the incident and to burn sage in their home. The family followed her instructions, but the poster's wife still struggled to sleep. On multiple occasions, she sensed a presence in the bathroom and felt like someone was watching her shower. Once, she even felt a hand brush down her back, but found no one there. Their son and daughter-in-law also experienced strange occurrences, such as unexplained sounds coming from inside their closet. Offering some background on the house, the poster mentions that it was previously owned by an elderly couple for many years.
Oh,
before
of
they
course it
passed
was.
away. In time, a friend of the poster purchased the property, and the poster's family moved in while they were acquiring land and a new home. Eventually, the poster's friend encouraged him to buy the house, renovate it, and to sell it to contribute to their new residence. And after some discussions, they reached an agreement. However, the very next month, the poster's friend tragically died in a car accident.
Oh no.
Having previously resided in the house himself, this unnerved the poster even more, leading him and his family to decide to move out. So what do you make of this unnerving tale? Was the house really haunted? And if so, does this image show the entity responsible for the chilling events?
I
Thoughts
think
on
it's
this one?
probably some weird glitch or somebody was fucking with them. And then the stories just make it sound creepier.
This chilling image was shared to Facebook by Courtney Barriere. She claims that the photograph was originally taken by a friend back in 2015. It's only recently that she noticed that it appears to show something mysterious. Opinions were split among viewers regarding what was actually depicted in the image. Some proposed it could be a ghost, perhaps an elderly woman. However, others dismissed the idea of anything paranormal. One viewer labelled it a hoax, while others speculated that the photo might have been taken through a window, with the so-called ghost being nothing more than a reflection of someone standing behind the photographer.
Probably exactly that.
While these are all possibilities, it's hard to deny that the mysterious shape does indeed resemble something otherworldly. TikTok user
Ooh.
has shared some unsettling footage that has left viewers
Getting some
spooky.
alien spooky?
This homeowner noticed that their dog was behaving unusually, so they took out their phone to film what was happening. As they peer around the corner, two bright eyes can be seen lurking in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it's clearly got the dog on edge.
It's probably a cat or another
Some
dog.
viewers were frightened by the sighting, suggesting it could be some kind of cryptid hiding in the darkness of the yard.
Yes, because it's always encrypted, not something easy.
Critter. However, if this were the case, wouldn't the dog make chase and not look so spooked? So what do you think it is? Love to hear your take on this one in the comments.
It's probably something the
down
dog's
below.
never dealt with.
A fascinating occurrence has recently stirred the paranormal community as an unsuspecting visitor to Oxborough Hall, a National Trust site in Norfolk, claims to have captured a spectral image. The subject of this eerie photograph is believed to be
Really?
a woman who vanished without a trace 500 years ago from the grounds of the stately home. Diane Barron, a 46-year-old resident of Norwich, was touring the historical home when she took a picture featuring a spectral figure draped in what seems to be a misty black robe. When looking at the image, it appears the other people on the bridge aren't aware of this strange figure in the background.
It's probably just because it's a person or a goth
Hall,
chick.
built for courtier Sir Edmund Bedingfield in 1482, is known for its historical role as a refuge for Catholic priests, escaping the persecutions of Queen Elizabeth I. Rumours have long swirled around the hall of a haunting by the spirit of a Spanish woman who disappeared mysteriously in the 16th century.
Mm-hmm.
The circumstances of her disappearance have always been shrouded in mystery, enhancing the enigma surrounding the haunting. Barron, who works as a customer advisor, noticed the peculiar figure while reviewing her photos from the day. She affirms that the image has not been manipulated or edited and was taken on an ordinary sunny day without any special events occurring at the hall. She initially thought the figure might be a person out of focus, but was taken aback when she noticed that the other individuals in the vicinity are indeed in focus. The photo, once enlarged and closely examined, gave her chills, a sensation echoed by her friends who also viewed the image. After Barron shared her photo with several Facebook groups, opinions were divided. Some speculated that it might have been a person in fancy dress, while others thought it could just be a mark on the wall. However, Barron remains steadfast in her belief that the figure's not a mark, given that it doesn't appear in other photos of the hall. Ian Griffiths, a medium known for psychic readings based on photographs, supports Barron's claim. He believes the figure could indeed be the spirit of a woman who disappeared centuries ago.
Like I said, it's
According to
probably
Griffiths, the
somebody
spirit
dressed
was
in
likely
garb or
a
something, so
woman
they're all just used to seeing it.
3 years old with long dark brown hair. He suggests she was heavily pregnant at the time of her demise, which involved drowning. The photo continues to draw both skepticism and belief, adding another thread to the rich and mysterious tapestry of Oxburgh Hall's history. This chilling tale from the 16th century adds an extra layer of intrigue for visitors and reaffirms the hall's spectral narrative. Reddit user Mongoose Capable recently shared a haunting photograph on our Slapped Ham subreddit that's left viewers stunned and questioning what lies beyond our realm. The photograph was captured in an abandoned orphanage known as the Carlisle House, situated in Auckland, New Zealand. Over 130 years old, the Carlisle House is shrouded in tragedy and mystery, with a rumour of a devastating fire in 1912 that claimed the lives of 43 children. In the OP's chilling photo, a white spectral figure can be seen standing in the doorway of a musty...
Could just be a homeless guy.
Mongoose Capable, a long-time lurker but first-time poster, explained how they ended up in the creepy old building late at night. Invited by friends for a bit of exploration, they entered the dilapidated orphanage, mostly unaware of its murky past. Their aim was simple,
of course you did.
a beautiful yet decaying building from the inside. The exploration took an unsettling turn when one of their friends captured the ghostly figure on their camera. They didn't realise the strange capture until they were safe at home reviewing their footage and photographs. The figure is transparent, standing in the doorway they had just passed through, sending a chill down the spine of viewers. Adding to the eerie experience, as they were leaving the old building, they heard strange sounds. Despite their skepticism, they couldn't dismiss a childlike cry echoing from the far end of a dark hallway.
Run.
Followed by
Get
an
out. If you're hearing shit like
indistinct
that, get out.
sound. They initially dismissed it as possible external noises, but the lack of any audible footsteps on the creaky floorboards and the echoing nature of the sounds suggested otherwise. Many who have seen the image are convinced it's something beyond the natural, possibly a manifestation of the tragic past associated with the Carlisle House. So could this indeed be a genuine ghost captured on camera, an imprint from the orphanage's tragic past? The decision is yours to make, but Mongoose Capable's eerie photograph adds another intriguing tale to the collection of reported paranormal experiences. On September 16, 2016, a mysterious figure was captured on camera inside Warrington Market near a makeup store. The unexplained ghostly figure was spotted on CCTV wandering between shops at night time, leaving customers puzzled over the authenticity of the images. The black and white CCTV footage reveals a single frame where a transparent woman wearing a white dress can be seen. Market manager Steve Pickering showed his age when he told a local news outlet that he thought it might have been a Pokemon Go character, given recent sightings by customers. The mysterious sighting at Warrington Market has ignited speculation about its connection to the famous White Lady, said to roam the halls of nearby Walton Hall. This historical building in Warrington has long been the subject of local folklore and legend, and the tale of the White Lady is perhaps the most prominent. Lady Isabella, the woman believed to be the spirit behind the White Lady, is said to have lived during a tumultuous period in English history. She was deeply in love with a man from a rival family, and their romance
Oh look, Romeo and Juliet.
Tragically, Lady Isabella's lover met an untimely death under mysterious circumstances, leaving her heartbroken. Unable to cope with her loss, Lady Isabella succumbed to her grief and eventually died of a broken heart. Since then, her spirit has been rumoured to wander the halls of Walton Hall, clad in a white dress, forever searching for her lost love. The White Lady is said to appear particularly in areas with a strong emotional resonance, such as the Grand Staircase and the Old Ballroom. The appearance of the ghostly figure at Warrington Market has fueled speculation that this could be the famous White Lady herself. The transparent woman seen in the CCTV footage also wears a white dress, and her presence near the makeup store might suggest a connection to the world of beauty and glamour that once surrounded Lady Isabella. As speculation about the sighting continues, one thing remains clear. The mysterious figure at Warrington Market has rekindled interest in the town's ghostly legends.
Oh,
as the legacy of
no.
the infamous White Lady lingers on. This next clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Gravy Havoc. It was supposedly captured somewhere in northeast Florida. It seems to be a cell phone video of a security camera's display screen. Take a look. What happened?
Sorry. Hi, Micah. We're just watching some ghost videos because I couldn't keep the mood for
The apparatus that suddenly begins to move is actually a
and enjoy the lurking. Yeah, I couldn't keep myself wanting to paint. We reassembled some of my broken ones during the move.
mechanism has been activated. This doesn't explain
Tested out some glow pigment for a future project.
With this in mind, some viewers turn to the realm of the paranormal for answers. So far, it seems no
Yeah.
party has been able to solve
We're just
the mystery.
kind of
Hospitals are often considered creepy for a variety of reasons, many of which are related to
enjoyed the
emotions
lurking
and
then.
experiences associated with these institutions. However, some hospitals have a history of ghost stories and supernatural folklore attached to them. Tales of haunted rooms, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained phenomena often contribute to the creepy reputation of these buildings. It seems that strange, unexplained events like the one seen in this video only serve to strengthen this idea.
I thought there was a third demon on this model I'm looking at.
People use sleep apps to improve their overall sleep quality and well-being. These tools can
Do
provide
they now?
personalized guidance and techniques that promote a healthy sleep environment and routine.
Hmm.
Many of these apps also incorporate features such as sleep tracking, as the data collected from these apps can offer valuable insights into an individual's sleep patterns and potential sleep disorders. Sometimes, however, these apps capture sounds and even voices that the user doesn't recognize, making for a rather creepy experience. Reddit user ProperBit1012 posted this snippet of recorded audio from their sleep app. Take a listen. Upon initial listening, it's easy to mistake the first voice for that of a child. Interestingly though, the individual who posted the clip clarified they don't have any children. They also affirmed
Sounds more
that
like
the
they were
second
talking
voice
in their
audible in the
sleep.
recording is indeed their own. One commenter suggested it sounded as though the poster was actually conversing with the unknown voice. Take another listen to the recording and see what you think. This second recording was posted by user Goffin to the Coffin.
Mm-hmm.
In the description, she says that she's a 25-year-old female and has used the app to monitor
Yeah,
her sleep
sure.
patterns for a long time. She goes on to say that this is the first time she's heard anything unusual on it, and that there was no one else in the flat when it was recorded. Take a listen. The poster believes that the voice sounds like it says the word "you" repeatedly. However, several commenters disagreed. They think the voice is actually saying the word "help." Ever since the audio was shared, the community's opinions have been divided over what's been captured. Some think the voice is simply that of the poster talking in her sleep. Others disagree, saying that the voice sounds more like an old man. Interestingly, the poster asserts that she thinks the voice isn't her own. We'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. Firstly, what
Here's
does
the thing, we
voice
have to hear what the
say?
original person
Secondly, do you
sounds
believe
like
that the
before
app
we
has
can say,
captured
that's
the
not
voice
what
in
she
the
sounds
poster,
like.
or does it sound like someone else entirely? Let us know in the comments down below. In a recent development that's puzzled viewers and paranormal enthusiasts alike,
Don't
YouTuber
blink.
Paranormal Nomad
Don't-
has released
don't-
a video
don't
capturing
blink,
an
don't
eerie
move.
incident in a cemetery.
Just hope
The footage,
and pray.
captured in April 2023, comes from an unidentified snowy graveyard. Take a look.
Okay, are my eyes playing tricks on me? I sworn I saw the arm go up. Whoa, wait, no way.
The video appears to show a gravestone monument exhibiting some unexplained movement.
The arm. Right there.
The camera holder, known for his weekly solo live streams from various cemeteries, believes he's witnessed the monument move during the filming.
No, you just saw a fucking weeping angel. Run, bitch. Run.
Whoa, wait, no way.
However, without specific details about the cemetery's location, it's challenging to delve into the history of the area or investigate possible reasons behind this peculiar occurrence. So, for now, unless more info comes to hand, this weird piece of footage will have to remain a mystery.
Okay, are my eyes playing tricks on me? I sworn I saw the arm go up. Whoa, wait, no way. Did anybody, wait. The
I mean,
arm-
logically, it's pareidolia, or there's like a leaf, or there's a branch or something stuck in it, so it's a shadow moving.
In 2002, while conducting a remotely operated vehicle expedition off the coast of Sanrico, Japan, the Japan Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology, or JAMSTEC for short, had a routine encounter with a squid. However, as they reviewed the footage later, they
Oh, is this a colossal? Is this the one, the colossal squid?
in the background. Take a look.
Oh no. Oh.
Chibito.
Footage, which was captured at a depth of around 420
Chibito.
meters, we see a squid peacefully floating in the darkness. When suddenly, a fast-moving object streaks past.
Probably a swordfish or something.
It's been suggested that the unidentified submerged object might be some sort of high-speed marine animal, or even
Probably a high-speed marine animal.
neither of these theories have been officially confirmed. The
Mm-hmm.
ocean's vastness is truly awe-inspiring, covering over 70% of the Earth's surface and harboring unfathomable depths that remain largely unexplored. This immense expanse holds countless mysteries, with its seemingly boundless domain offering a breeding ground for inexplicable phenomena. From bizarre marine creatures to peculiar underwater formations, these intriguing discoveries serve as a constant reminder of the endless secrets that the ocean continues to conceal, leaving us yearning to unravel the mysteries of its uncharted territories. This next clip is a weird little one from Instagram user Smiling Sam that's left viewers confused. Take a look and see if you can figure it out. At first, it just looks like a guy falling over on ice. However, if you watch closely, one of his legs appears to inexplicably switch right as he falls over.
That's just a camera
The capture
glitch.
is so puzzling, it's led some viewers to call this a glitch in the simulation, suggesting that we're all living in a computer-generated world. Others, however, insist it's just a trick of perspective, but they admit it's a hard one to spot, as it genuinely does look like his leg switches sides for no apparent reason. Either way, I'd love to hear your breakdowns of this clip in the comments down below.
It's just a weird glitch of the camera. That's all.
The poster of this next photo believes it's 100% genuine.
Mhm.
It does indeed show a ghost. The woman in the image is the poster's mother, who remembers that it was taken at her bridal shower, has no recollection of the mysterious lady visible within the picture frame hanging on the wall. In their description, the poster notes that
That's
they
one of those
believe the
days where
lady
you
is
probably
from
wouldn't
behind the
remember
frame
it
picture
anyway.
as it depicts a snowy landscape. They've also ruled out the idea of double exposure, as they believe the placement of the mysterious lady is too precise. While the prevailing theory of commenters suggested that the figure was likely a reflection of a guest at the celebration, forgotten over time by the poster's mother, an alternative and rather innovative theory was put forth by another viewer. This individual speculated that the frame may have once housed a painting of the figure, resulting in a residual image due to paint transfer onto the glass, or perhaps a potential UV reaction over time. Another viewer proposed a different theory entirely, suggesting the possibility of another framed photograph featuring an elderly lady on the wall behind the photographer.
Could
They
be too.
speculated that the picture might be reflecting off the glass of the frame in view. So what do you think the explanation could be? Unfortunately, since so much time has passed since the photo was taken, the answer might be forever lost. A video shared by TikTok user DemeanQueen1 has sent a chill through the online community. This eerie piece of home security footage, captured in the bedroom of the user's daughter, seemingly shows an unexplainable event that has spurred discussions about possible paranormal activity.
Oh,
The
joy.
homeowner reports that her daughter had been insisting for months that someone was in her closet, sometimes even naming a specific deceased family member. Recently, the child had started referring to this presence as a bad man. The family's distress escalated when their daughter woke up crying, her face marked by a fresh scratch. In an attempt to understand what could have caused the injury, the mother reviewed the security footage and stumbled upon a perplexing scene. Take a look. The wardrobe door swings open, seemingly all by itself. The camera had been activated and it detected movement within the room, which makes the incident even more puzzling. The homeowner's account reveals an unsettling pattern. This is not the first thing we had happen, she shares, nor is it the first on camera, but this was the first that is absolutely 1000% unexplainable.
Because you're faking it and you're opening the door quietly from the background. Or there's enough room in that closet that somebody could push it open.
This chilling incident raises the question, could this home really be haunted? While skeptics argue there may be a more mundane explanation, others are convinced that the mysterious video is evidence of something supernatural. The mother is among the believers. She admits to being inclined towards the supernatural and even expresses a desire to have their pastor bless the house. But financial constraints, she says, have so far prevented them from moving to a different location. Despite the debate over the authenticity of the video and the reality of the supposed supernatural occurrence, the footage has undoubtedly captured the public's imagination. A spine-chilling video uploaded by Instagram user Elkakui TV has sparked intrigue and debate among viewers as it appears to show a security guard interacting with unseen children inside an unnamed hospital. The CCTV footage captures the security guard strolling down a hallway. We'll watch what happens.
Come play with us.
The balloons eerily follow the guard down the corridor, seemingly without any visible assistance. According to the guard, he saw two children sitting in the hallway seats and even exchanged a few words with them before giving them the balloons and continuing on his way. However, when a colleague in the security office reviewed the footage and contacted the guard over the radio, they were both baffled by the inexplicable event. The guard maintains that he saw and interacted with the children, leaving viewers to speculate about the nature of the incident. So could this be a case of ghostly apparitions, or simply an uncanny coincidence? Let me know down below.
Could also be he was pulling the balloons or something.
chilling and iconic figure in Latin American folklore has haunted the imagination of generations with her eerie tale. Stemming from a tragic narrative, La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman, is said to be the ghost of a woman who, in a fit of jealousy and despair, drowned her own children in a river. Overwhelmed with grief and remorse, she's now cursed to wander the earth, searching for her lost children and crying out for them in the darkness. The legend has evolved over time with various interpretations and origins spanning across Mexico and Central America. But one common thread remains. Her piercing wails serve as a chilling reminder of the pain and suffering she endures. This video was uploaded to Reddit by user Dras94508legend. They claim that it was captured by a friend of theirs who believes it shows La Llorona.
Probably more a crazy woman walking out at night, but it could be a ghost.
Wanders beneath the streetlight, barely visible in the darkness. Initially, the figure seems to have disturbed some neighborhood dogs that can be heard barking in the background. Soon, however, an eerie wail begins to pierce the night air.
Yeah, I sense it's more just crazy old lady.
So could this really be the legend of La Llorona crying out for her long-lost children? Watch and listen again. Decide for yourself.
You passed out.
Around 6 years ago, an eerie encounter captured in Culiacan, Sinaloa in Mexico started making its way around social media. This version, uploaded to YouTube by user Transistus Fluvis, shows the unsettling events unfolding. Two men in a car encounter a woman acting strangely in the middle of the road. She hisses at them, twisting and bending into strange postures. Her behaviour was so odd that the authorities were eventually called in to handle the situation.
Drugs.
Many viewers said that she could be a witch or bruja. Witchcraft in Mexico, often referred to as brujeria, is a complex amalgamation of indigenous traditions, Spanish and Catholic influences, and African spiritual practices brought over during colonial times. It's practiced by brujos or brujas who often utilize a combination of rituals, spells, and natural elements for healing, protection, love, and sometimes for harm. It's deeply tied to folk medicine and curanderismo, a holistic healing practice. The beliefs and practices vary widely across regions and are often stigmatized or misunderstood, yet they continue to be a significant, albeit less visible, part of Mexican culture and spirituality.
20 minutes left.
Others, however, said the woman might be suffering from a mental breakdown or perhaps under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Yes.
Either way, the encounter
You answered your own question.
on the two men, regardless of the situation. This
Aww.
next image, sent in by viewer Greg Martindale, has been confusing our Facebook community for some weeks now. The image shows Greg's puppy sleeping peacefully on its bed. However, take a closer look at the reflection in the background. Looks like a fully grown dog. Greg says that at the time the photo was taken, there was only one dog in the house. He was so confused by the image that he tried to recreate it a number of times, but was unable to do so. To this day, he has no way of explaining this strange reflection. So, given that there was only one dog in the house, how do you explain this peculiar sighting? Love to hear your
I
theories on
literally
this
just started to
one.
close my eyes
Comments
and
down
bob my
below.
head. I'm like, oh.
surfaced on Instagram, shared by user Elkakui TV, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. Take a look. The video, taken from a moving vehicle, shows a figure appearing to wear a long dark cloak or hood floating mysteriously in the air. According to the original uploader, they were on their way home from work when they spotted this bizarre sight and managed to capture it on camera. The eerie sighting had a wide range of theories from viewers. Some immediately speculated that the figure could be a witch, seemingly drifting through the air. Others took a more science fiction approach, suggesting that the figure might be a result of CERN opening a portal to another dimension.
What?
However, not all theories lean towards the supernatural or science
It's probably a
fiction.
drone.
A more grounded explanation posits that the
Or
figure
there's a
could be
crane
remote
somewhere and
control
something's
drone
hanging from it.
adorned with a Halloween decoration, creating an optical illusion of a floating entity. The video has certainly piqued the interest of the online community, sparking spirited debates and speculation. As of now, the true nature of this floating figure remains a mystery. Whether it's a simple prank, a supernatural entity, or something else entirely, we can only wait for more evidence to emerge. Reddit user Failed Talk Show host recently shared a spine-chilling image captured using Samsung's night vision technology inside of their apartment. The uploader claims to have heard mysterious noises emanating from the kitchen for years, such as slight tapping and thudding of drawers and cabinets. The building, dating back to the early 1970s, is said to have a somewhat notorious reputation. The photo, taken in complete darkness with the only source of light being street lights from outside, appears unremarkable at first glance. Samsung's night vision tech has completely illuminated the pitch-dark room.
Oh, I see it now.
On zooming in and brightening up the image, an eerie silhouette of a bearded man with a strangely featureless face can be seen. The OP asked for technical insight into Samsung's night vision tech, which has allowed the capture of this bizarre image. Night vision technology typically works by amplifying available light or using infrared illumination to create a visible image in low light conditions. It's likely that Samsung's night vision tech relies on one or both of these methods. The uncanny image has left many wondering whether this could be concrete evidence of a ghostly presence in the uploader's home, especially given the strange noises and uneasy atmosphere reported by the OP. Skeptics argue that the image could be the result of pareidolia, a psychological phenomenon where the brain perceives familiar patterns like faces where none exist.
Could be that.
So what do you make of this eerie figure? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Westminster Abbey, an architectural masterpiece and a symbol of Britain's rich history, has its fair share of ghostly legends befitting its centuries-old existence. The spectres that reportedly haunt this grand edifice are as intriguing as they are eerie, representing a spectral pantheon of historical figures who have had notable connections to the Abbey. During the recent television coverage of the coronation of King Charles III, which was held inside the Abbey, several viewers noted something rather unnerving.
Oh, somebody
In this
pranked
clip
it.
posted to Twitter by Real Joe Green, we see the King's Guard entering the Abbey, followed by a rather strange-looking figure walking past the entrance. The general consensus is that the mysterious figure is a member of the clergy dressed in ceremonial robes, who was taking part in the coronation. However, others had different ideas. The poster dubbed the figure the Grim Reaper, while another viewer said they thought it was a witch. Yet another interpretation proposed that the footage had captured the spectre of Father Benedict, a figure rumoured to have been sighted wandering the halls of Westminster Abbey for decades. Supposedly, the figure closely matched the descriptions of Father Benedict given by numerous individuals who have purportedly witnessed his apparition. The ghost of Father Benedict, or Benedictus, also known as the Brown Monk, is said to be a benign presence clad in a brown cowl. He has supposedly been spotted numerous times since the early 20th century, often in the late afternoon. Visitors and staff report a comforting presence when Father Benedictus is near, and he's even said to engage in brief conversations before vanishing abruptly. Another famous spectral inhabitant of Westminster Abbey is reputed to be none other than Edward the Confessor, the Abbey's founder. He's said to appear each year on the eve of his death. His ghostly figure has been reported near his shrine, a site of pilgrimage since the medieval era. The ghost of John Bradshaw, president of the High Court that condemned King Charles I to death, is also said to haunt the Abbey. Following the restoration of the monarchy, Bradshaw was posthumously convicted of regicide, and his body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey. His restless spirit, it seems, didn't leave the premises. In addition to these historical figures, there have been numerous sightings of ghostly shadowy figures, and even spectral processions. A less frequent but particularly chilling tale involves the apparition of a tall, gaunt figure clutching a sword, believed to be the ghost of a victim of the executioner's axe, possibly from the turbulent times of Reformation. These ghost stories of Westminster Abbey offer an eerie, fascinating perspective into the rich tapestry of history that this famous landmark embodies. Whether these tales are true or merely the products of vivid imaginations, they undeniably contribute to the Abbey's allure, attracting curious visitors and ghost hunters from around the world. So what do you think? Could the mysterious figure captured in this video really be one of the infamous ghosts of Westminster Abbey? Let me know where you land on this in the comments down below. In April 2023, a curious piece of footage was shared on the Facebook page Alien Skies, leaving viewers initially baffled. The video, provided by follower Garcia Mayo, was captured in the Philippines on a bright sunny day with a few clouds dotting the sky. What made the footage peculiar was one cloud in particular, which exhibited a strange burst of light.
It's a weather
The
anomaly.
sight of the unusual flash of light emanating from the cloud intrigued and even alarmed some viewers. Initial theories ranged from a UFO sighting to suspicions of government weather control. However, the actual explanation, while equally fascinating, is a natural one. The phenomenon captured on film here is known as a crown flash. A crown flash is a rare but explainable weather phenomenon involving the sun's light being refracted or bent by ice crystals within the cloud. This bending of light is similar to the effect seen in a rainbow. However, in the case of a crown flash, the light appears to dance or flash due to the rapid movement and alignment of the ice crystals, often caused by electrical charges from thunderstorms. In this instance, the crown flash was strong enough to be caught on camera, offering viewers a glimpse of this elusive atmospheric spectacle. Despite the initial alarm, the video serves as a reminder of the stunning and often strange natural phenomena that our world has to offer. Late-night office hours turned eerily uncanny for one Singapore office employee in November 2021. The entire event was captured on CCTV footage recently brought to light by TikTok user Gilchan KC, sparking a wave of intrigue and speculation across social media. Located in Ubi, Singapore, this office was home to a series of inexplicable incidents on the night in question. Take a look at what the cameras have captured. Objects in the room begin to move, seemingly of their own accord. It eventually gets too much for the employee, who runs away. But the eerie events don't end there. Keep watching. A shadowy figure can be seen in the window at the rear of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Viewers of the TikTok video have raised several theories to explain the strange occurrences. Some are leaning towards the supernatural, suggesting the office may be haunted. Others posit that the event might just be a prank pulled by another employee. To add credibility to the paranormal hypothesis, some users have shared personal experiences of witnessing unexplained events in the same area of Singapore. So could this be real paranormal activity caught on camera? We'll leave that up to you to decide. Facebook user Alex Walton was left stunned after uploading photos of a celebratory performance by theatre organist Nigel Ogden at the historic Sidholm Hotel. Among the images, a translucent figure of a woman appears to be attentively watching the show. One of the patrons, Nigel Hyman, who is seen seated next to the supposed apparition in the photograph, insists there was no one next to him during the performance. The eerie sighting has sparked various theories, ranging from the ghost of an 18th century countess to an optical illusion caused by someone standing behind a glass door.
Probably option 2.
A medium who examined the photo described the figure as a spiritual lady, adding to the speculation surrounding the mysterious presence. The Sidholm Hotel, known for its rich history and beautiful architecture, has now become a point of intrigue for paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike.
How are you doing?
Some argue that the
Trying to
spiritual
stay
figure
awake.
could be evidence of a haunting at the Sidholm Hotel.
Yeah.
Others contend that the apparition may
I
simply
started this
be
video and I should have just
alive.
timed it better or found a
What true
30-minute
nature of
one.
The ghostly figure remains a matter of debate,
Mhm.
but the chilling image captured during Nigel Ogden's performance has undoubtedly piqued the curiosity of many. Six years ago, Reddit user Skydart shared a photo that sent a chill down the spines of countless viewers. The unsettling image was captured at a birthday
Pareidolia or
party
somehow
held
a
at an
ghost
old
image.
bar in Hollywood, known for its history as a jazz club. The photo, at first glance, appears to be an ordinary snapshot of a festive event, but upon closer inspection, a bizarre anomaly emerges. In the background of the photograph, a transparent, greyish figure appears to be passing through a table. The spectral figure is dressed in what looks like 1940s garb, adding an eerie touch of the past to the picture. When the photo was uploaded to Facebook, it didn't take long for people to spot the peculiar apparition. Questions swirled around the uninvited guest, particularly since, as the OP reported, no one at the party recalled seeing the woman in the photograph. Skydart, while admitting to being a skeptic when it comes to ghostly evidence, found this particular instance compelling. The inexplicable nature of the image, coupled with their personal connection to the people involved, ruled out the possibility of the image being tampered with. The figure's vintage attire and her inconceivable walk through a table also added to the mystery. Skydart's photo has since fueled debates and speculation, with many viewers convinced that they're looking at a ghost caught on camera. The old bar, with its rich history, seems to be a fitting backdrop for such an eerie encounter. As it stands, the transparent woman in the photograph remains an unsolved mystery, a ghostly puzzle that continues to captivate and confound viewers. In the winter of 1992, an individual in Montreal, Quebec, Canada is said to have been shown photos of an alleged extraterrestrial biological entity, or EBE, by an acquaintance. The EBE was supposedly discovered by a snowmobiler in a field or wooded area not far from the road. When questioned further, the acquaintance revealed that the images belonged to their cousin, who was from the Red River area in L'Annonciation, Quebec. The witnesses were supposedly unsure of what to do with the body, so they left it at the site overnight, only to find that it was gone the next day. The photos were later shown to ufologist Claude McDuff, who discouraged the individual from pursuing the matter further. Despite the warning, the individual eventually shared the photos in his YouTube video, seen here posted to the platform by Strange Videos. The footage has since garnered hundreds of thousands of views. The release of the video prompted diverse responses as some delved into analysing the figure's anatomical structure, positing that its atypical proportions could potentially indicate a non-human origin. Enthusiasm for the photos diminished over time, but in 2017, a video allegedly originating from the dark web surfaced, purporting to depict the capture of an extraterrestrial in Switzerland. This development reignited interest in the 1992 incident. To this day, the Red River EBE mystery remains unsolved, with numerous theories and explanations offered, but no definitive conclusion. Interestingly, it's been noted that the photos bear a striking resemblance to the cover image of a 1990 novel by French ufologist Jimmy Go. The novel is structured around a series of thrilling events as documented by a group of informants, primarily located in the United States. The image of the EBE featured on the book's cover is said to be a composite representation drawn from multiple eyewitness accounts. Despite continued speculation and investigation, the true origin of the EBE and the events surrounding its discovery remain shrouded in uncertainty. A chilling video shared by TikTok user Wade Lanigan has captured the attention of viewers around the world, as it appears to show evidence of the mysterious figure known as the Hat Man. On February 2, 2023, Wade Lanigan posted a clip from his newly installed home security system, which he had only set up just the day before. The footage shows the homeowner playing with his young child. Upon closer inspection, something unsettling can be seen.
Mm-hmm.
If we watch the video again and pay close attention to the mirror on the wall, a transparent man wearing a hat seems to walk by, despite not being physically present in the room. Some viewers have said this could be a sighting of an infamous paranormal entity that's been reported by people all over the world. This eerie figure, known as the Hat Man, has a long history of sightings and stories that span across the globe. The Hat Man is often described as a shadowy figure wearing a wide-brimmed hat and sometimes a trench coat. He's been reported to appear in moments of high stress or emotional turmoil, leaving those who encounter him feeling a sense of dread. The origins of the Hat Man are unclear, with some believing he's a malevolent supernatural entity, while others speculate he may be an interdimensional traveller. Regardless of his true nature, reports of encounters with this mysterious figure continue to surface from all corners of the world. So, the question remains, could Wade Lanigan's TikTok video be genuine evidence of the Hat Man, or is it simply a well-executed hoax? I'll leave that up to you to decide. This last clip on our list is brief, uploaded to Reddit by user Into the Dark WME and shows a strange dark shape. Take a look. The footage was supposedly captured at the poster's cabin in northern Michigan, as they were alerted to motion from the cabin's porch camera. The poster believes that it looks as though the dark mist comes out of the cabin, and that a couple of seconds after it vanishes, a bright light can be seen. Yet they claim they don't have a street lamp or any type of bright light on the property at all. As with many similar videos, it seems that the general consensus is that the shape is probably just a bug that's too close to the camera lens for it to focus properly. As for the strange light, viewers seem to think that this too might be the result of an object affecting the camera's focus. Do you agree with this theory, or is is there something a little more mysterious at play here? Let me know your thoughts on this quick one in the comments down below.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. In case you haven't heard the news, we've launched a brand new second channel.
Okay. Let me go see who we're gonna go raid, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. See if there's anybody on that's worth raiding. Because my head is bobbing and I literally was falling asleep there. You know what? I'm just gonna call it for tonight. We'll raid somebody out tomorrow. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you all get a good rest, and I hope you all have fun. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll see you all tomorrow with some Cult of the Lamb. Bye, my lovelies.